By the grace of God, from that time up to now, nothing has happened to me, though I am receiving some abusing and insult messages and threats that we are going to burn the church, we are going to destroy you, we are going to kill you. We know all your moves, we know what you are doing.
In the area in East Africa where Pastor Salim preaches, Muslims dominate by about 92%. The remaining 8% of people who live here are Christians.
You know, I have a young family. When I show my wife some anonymous messages, she always tells me, be careful. So most of the time she called me several times to check on me whether I am okay, especially when we go for to do evangelism in some areas within this locality. You know, there is that trauma she is facing because of my ministry and because of what I am doing.
Usually when Muslims here become Christians, they face suffering. The community and their family reject and persecute them. Many ex-Muslims are even disowned by their family members. That is why there are many secret believers.
So for such people who are from the family, Hajj family, Muslim background, and we usually meet them in a different place, not at the church. I have an example of a new underground believer whom every time I do evangelism with him, he just ride boda. He has his bike, and so that is his business, is a riding business. We just ride together, and then I share about the love of Christ. For women, we use other women in the church to reach them so that they will be discipled without exposing them. There is a lot of threats, you know, we are going to do this to you, we are going to kill you, we are going to destroy your things. Most of Muslims, by the way, 80%, they don't understand about religion. They just follow hearsays from the sheikhs, the imam, or their religious leaders. So they are just lost, they are just following, you know, blind. Even before we share about Christ, they are the one, you know, just to ridicule or to mock us. And they ask about Jesus, and they say, you are just following a man, you are just following, you are just cheated by the Western.
This lack of knowledge causes problems, but also possibilities for Christians. Problems because many Muslims mistrust Christians. This is because their religious leaders say a non-Muslim cannot be trusted. Possibilities because the right theological knowledge will help Christians to win Muslims for Christ. That is why Open Doors training is so important.
The organization has equipped us and empowered us. Number one, through trainings, they taught us about apologetics, how we can defend our faith, especially on Muslim evangelism, how effective to reach out to Muslim evangelism. And then number two, trauma. You know, most of pastors who are serving in such area, they are traumatized. And then the third thing that they are doing as an organization is to train us about a program called Standing Strong Through the Storm.
Open Doors provides teaching materials to Pastor Salim. We also give him Bibles to share with secret believers. One of the recipients is Asta.
I would have stayed, be Muslim still. I wouldn't have known Christ. I need the Bible for spiritual growth. I want to thank them for supporting us with the Bible. Now I'll go and read more about what God has promised us, the promise of God, and then even to help others when about Christ.
Even sometimes when I see I am weak, I am even at the verge of leaving the ministry of reaching out to Muslims, I see the Lord is faithful, even, you know, standing by my side. And Psalms 23 encourages me most, you know, even though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we'll fear no evil.